Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. High noon is here, and this showdown is ready to roll on EA Sports College Football. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I checked in with the Coastal Carolina head coach before the game. This is a great opportunity for his squad, bringing a group of 16 into a Big 12 opponent. The crowd is crazy. The teams are excited, but he wants his team to play one play at a time. He believes an upset is totally possible if his guys do their job and be the best version of themselves today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Cam Cook, he's an incoming transfer from Jacksonville State. One of the top running backs in the game, and we expect them to feed him a lot.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job.
Makes the ground and room to run. Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Chanticleers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Drops back, it's Sparber. Got his man. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
This is is an interesting decision now for the head coach. You're trailing very early in the game. There's a...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Got to make the play on 4. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Gonna run it. It's Cook. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. And the Mountaineers racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia, Palmer. It's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noah Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing a quarterback and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters. They've got that, and the Big 12 better watch out. I expect this offense to be explosive.
Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time David sort of curved some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline, so let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Gets rid of it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He was trying to get that return going. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
Nothing going right for this team early in the 1st quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a good job. Like, offense put you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but...
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
In the backfield, it's sacked. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Michael Hawkins. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He gets it to the 34-yard line, but excellent 3rd down defense, and 4th down's coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
it's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. From the gun, breaks into the open. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Might as well give it to him again. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got enough. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
And the shot to clear has kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Run in the red zone, it's Edwards. Quick step and go. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. Coming to the line for 2nd and goal, and what will be the last play of the quarter. Using his legs, it's Pierce. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just tried to get the ball to the outside, and that was almost picked off. It'll be 4th down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good...
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. Touchdown, shot to clear. Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. Fast drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Out wide right, it's Bray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Hawkins. Complete in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Another incompletion on third down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all three phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Third down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Makes the grab. Out across the 25 to the 26, but needed a little bit more. It'll be fourth down.
And that's an interesting choice for this offense, and specifically for the quarterback, man. Fourth down.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Has to have it on fourth down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Quarterback keep. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up.
They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Mountaineers will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when we go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Barber. Zings it complete to the right. There he goes. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Hand it to the back. Could be a touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point.
Number 95, set to kick this one.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Pulls and fires complete. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Throwing, Hawkins. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air. It's Hawkins. Gonna take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this... Credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on.
He's going to let it go. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
3rd and long right here. Again, it's Hawkins. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Brings it down on the right side. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping up the big play.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's ball. West Virginia uses the timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Hawkins. And the throw out to the sideline. Good for a few. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on 3rd down. So the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for running room. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. He's got 98 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. Give to the running back. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Looking to throw, it's Barber. Rushes on. Going right and going deep. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket.
The Chanticleer is now ready to go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
On the move, he fires. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Hawkins from the gun on third down. Turns it upfield. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a fourth down. The Mountaineers send out the punt unit. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Dropping back, it's Barton. Good job just to get rid of that one.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Snagged in the middle. It's Bray. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far...
Finds a seam! Touchdown, Mountaineers! And that one will put them up here in the 2nd half.
And really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. And the Chanticleers are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making the play.
You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big third down. Right side, it's Edwards. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Keep it on the ground. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. The shot that clears are at the line, looking to convert on 3rd and short. He gets nothing, nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. They've only converted 1 time in 3 4th down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with
the drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Michael Hawkins throws to the tight end. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up. So first down will open up the final period. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Lucky to get it off.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Throwing, Hawkins. Out wide right, it's sacked. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on 3rd down. Again, it's Hawkins. Escapes trouble. Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Hey, guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Howie, thank you. Handoff again. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. From the gun on third down, Lopez. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Gardner. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And this is why, as a defense, man, you don't want to let the quarterback outside the pocket. Once he gets outside the pocket, now everybody else.
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Got enough for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
On the run, fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Courtney. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Chanticleers will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside, it's Townsend. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Rides to the back. Touchdown, Chanticleers! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Hawkins. Left side is sacked. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Catch in the middle, it's sacked. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Push is ahead. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. And the Mountaineers are in the hurry-up.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Out wide left, it's Cook. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That's reeled in, it's Bray. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is is of the essence for this offense to get things done. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Michael Hawkins. Look out. Still looking for a man. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got room at the 35. Turning on the Jets. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. They're all over him. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
Still looking to his right. He'll try to do it himself. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Late in the game, a lot about execution, right? The quarterback has to understand situational awareness, has to understand it. First of all, he does a great job of scrambling, but then the understanding part we're talking about clicks in. Does a great job of getting the 1st down and getting out of bounds.
Stop right there.
And this offense has got to get somewhere, man. That's a couple plays in a row. Like, the clock is their biggest enemy, so we got to find a way to manufacture, push the ball down the field, make something happen with that clock running out.
West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you, running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Fires downfield. Right side, it's Courtney. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit.
Touchdown, Coastal! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And, man, this game has been awesome. Some back and forth. Now you take the lead late. Nice job by the offense, and now you just need your defense to come through for you. One more time. One stop. Less than a minute remaining. Go out there, finish this thing off.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Hawkins. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Here comes the heat. Back open in the middle. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. He's taking the deep shot. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up. One of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. And that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Again, it's Hawkins. Under pressure. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Man, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. Early season momentum at stake here as we have a Week 2 clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Condors and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Condors head coach. He understands coming off that emotional upset win against the #1 team in the country last week could add a lot of fuel to their fire, but he does not want them focused on that. If they're focused on what they did last week, they won't be locked in and do their job this week. Worry about yourself is the advice that this team got from their head coach this week. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Chanticleers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So the Condors offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Keeps it on the ground. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And it'll be the Condors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. It's been said over and over, you have to protect players' head and neck area. This penalty so important at the college level. He'll keep it again on the option. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Condors!
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays, and on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense, and I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul-searching on the sidelines early.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Miles is way ahead. Nice job to get it past the sticks and then get it down at the 35.
And obviously it's still early in this football game, but after giving up a touchdown on the first drive and then coming out, like the worst thing you can do as an offense is go 3 and out and put your defense right back on the field. So that was a big third down to kind of settle them down and give them some more opportunities.
Looking for a gap. It's Alexander. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Kind of stubbornness being rewarded for this offense. Like, they gave it to him, and sometimes that will deter people when you hand it to him and he doesn't get a good gain. But, nah, stick right to it. Give him the ball again. Nice job getting the play. Nice job by this offense staying stubborn with the running game.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got his man. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Ncaa come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. He's past the sticks. They pull him down, but he's got enough. And it'll be a first down for this offense.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The Ncaa come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Powers inside. Got enough space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it. This guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Carolina.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season? This guy is happy. Scored in their first game, scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
The Ncaa now ready to go on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
They're working that left side. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, and the catch and run takes it down to the 7. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Throwing, Lopez. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they take it in for... Sets his feet, it's right. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Quarterback keeps it. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking out 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run him. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Condors come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Going to the running game. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. Second and long here. Motion from the wide receiver. Could not make his way to the corner.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And it'll be the Condors who will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the run, it's Edwards. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Turning it on! Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the shot to clears after ripping off that huge run. Let's see if they can do it again. They'll give it to him again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. The give to the left side. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. They'll run it. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Slings it downfield. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Drag to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one, and they keep the drive alive.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Rolls right. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Coastal!
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one, too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. You got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They took it 64 yards right down the field and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Keeps it himself. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off-play action. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the 2nd play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, it's right. Lets it fly. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. Bring it out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch at the 35. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Using his legs, it's Edwards. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Lopez moves to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and then next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He'll move productive play on the ground. Timeout taken by the offense as their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Got the first down. He's stopped, and he's got enough to move the chain. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now wide right, it's Gardner. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 16, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now a look at some other games of note today, including a big upset with major implications. Now back to your game on the surf turf. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today.
And it'll be the Condors who will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Chanticleers head coach told me at the half he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they have got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas. you guys.
Okay, Holly. The give to the lone running back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
The shot that clears are moving quickly down the field. They're testing the right side here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and long coming up. Here's Lopez to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got his man downfield. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
This defense is going to have their hands full trying to keep this guy in the pocket. They do not want to let him get outside because of that speed. His ability to extend plays makes this offense very, very unique as he's able to get the completion there to move the sticks.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
And the biggest key for them on this sustained drive has been their ability running the football. And there's nothing more demoralizing to a defense when you know the other team is going to run it and you still can't stop them. And I think if I'm this offense...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good. They put together an 81-yard drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Left side is Garrison. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. That defensive end came off the ball with one goal in mind, and he was headed for the quarterback.
When you get off that fast and you're already on an edge as a 4-3 defensive end, a lot of times all you got to do is win with your hands and you can get to the quarterback. Nice job rushing the passer.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little bit.
We might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Back to throw, it's right. Keeps the play going. Rush right in his face. Forced him to get rid of it on 3rd down.
Not a lot of good plays for 3rd in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
They booted away on 4th down. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Carolina has Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, Dave.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Right back to it. They put the brakes on him.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's past the marker. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Chanticleers have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing, Lopez. Flips it out in the flat. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quick give. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Buying time to his right. He's going to run it. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough. And you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Still looking to his right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal!
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
And the point after is good. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Gives it. Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride him again. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. trying to get the corner. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Might as well run him again. Picked up 8 yards there. 3rd down and 2.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They'll move the wide receiver. This quarterback, part of their running game. Crosses the 45. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down.
And now the offense just said, oh, you don't think he's going to run it? You're not going to account for him? I'll do that. Great job taking advantage of the numbers. When you're an offense and you have a quarterback that can do this occasionally, it just puts that little bit of doubt in my head, makes me play it a little bit more on defense.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Running inside. It's Stevens. Just smothered on the play.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas. They need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. He's not going to get there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down decision.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out, they've run it well, they've thrown it well, David. Really, so much that this coaching staff can be happy about.
Yeah, and now it's about stat padding, right? Like you can just put up more numbers. You know this game's pretty good. Don't turn it over, don't make a mistake, but this game is well in hand.
He's got the first down, and he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game.
Really been impressed by the balance we've seen from this offense so far in the game, but I think you got to give a lot of the credit to the running game because it's been able to freeze these defenses, it's helped set up play action. They've been physical at the point of attack. I think that really has been the key force for this offense so far, having the success they've had.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Myers on the move. Right side, it's Courtney. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The offense will use the timeout with 25 seconds left. The shot that clears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Going for it all. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hi. Can I join your dynasty?
Over 123. Join our dynasty. I don't know, man. You could join. Yeah, you know what? We got the Discord dynasty going, man. Go ahead, hit me in the DM, man. We'll get you in there.